Hey guys, welcome to the channel. My name is Skylance, and today we're going to be talking about the top 5 theme park games that are going to be coming out soon. Sorry, upcoming. Now, some of these you can actually play them right now in early access, if not every single one on the list. Now, some are more complete than others. Some focus on certain gameplay elements like creativity, but they don't have management yet built in, while some do have like management aspects, but not too much creativity. So, generally though, these are going to be creative management games. If you ever played the original RollerCoaster Tycoon, you kind of know what type of game these are going to be. Though, then again, these individually all sort of aim at a different audience. So, with that in mind, let's begin. Number 1, well, the first one we're going to be talking about, it's not actually my number 1 pick. Number 5 is ThemePark Studio. So ThemePark Studio is essentially going to be like a very bare bones and very sort of calculated building game for roller coasters. Now, it's not going to have as much character and as much fun as some others on the list, but if you want something that's just basically there to kind of create sort of like a skeleton of a theme park, or just, mess around with the roller coasters and some physics, that's really what ThemePark Studio is there for, really for more a very mature and adult audience. But then again, it does lack a lot of character, I'll admit it. Number 4 on the list, we have RollerCoaster Dreams, which is actually just announced. Now, in my opinion, why it is so low on the list is that it's kind of a gimmick, is that it's VR enabled. But in the end, I'm sure that we can get VR to work even with RollerCoaster Tycoon 3, because it also had first person enabled with riding on the rides, right? So I'm pretty sure we can probably have VR enabled on some of these other on the list, but RollerCoaster Dreams will be on console, PS4 as well. So that's also something really cool. Though, historically, not too many theme park games have been critically well received whenever they have been on consoles. Not too many. Some are okay, but anyways, RollerCoaster Dreams, for my console friends out there you go. And then again, you have to have VR. Now, our number 3 on the list is RollerCoaster Tycoon World. This was supposed to be like the successor to, obviously, RollerCoaster Tycoon. However, it's, I don't know, it's just not really there. I mean, there's lots of glitches, and it's early access build. Again, early access, but still, in the state that it has been released in early access, it really feels like it probably shouldn't have been released at all to anybody ever. So yeah, RollerCoaster Tycoon World, it potentially could be a great game with lots of features, and it's got a huge backing, big publisher, but at the moment, it's still pretty lacking. Even these next 2 on the list are still early access, but they have a more fine-tuned approach to their demographic of who they're aiming for and what type of gameplay that they have, and they just have more content toward that type of gameplay. So that's why RollerCoaster Tycoon 3 World, despite how much pressure is on this game, I understand that, but they also have a big backing, it's only number 3. Now, number 2 is going to be Parkitect. Now, I put Parkitect at number 2 because it's got a lot of character, despite it being really more focused on the sort of management and campaign system that we remember and love from RollerCoaster Tycoon 1 and 2. Great games that really had some awesome challenges. I'm definitely going to buy into it whenever they actually put those things in there. But yeah, if you like the whole isometric viewpoint, managing and playing basically RollerCoaster Tycoon 1 and 2, this is the spiritual successor to those games. It's already got some good, decent content in. You could definitely have some fun, though a lot of the content is still lacking. Honestly, I'd probably put it as number 1 whenever it is finally complete. However, I'm going to take this moment to mention a game called OpenRCT2. All you need to do is have the files of RollerCoaster Tycoon 2, and then you can actually play this mod, which even enables co-op play. You can actually play with other players, which is really exciting to me, and you get the full experience on your modern machine. It updates the game and all that good stuff, but it also enables co-op. So, until Parkitect is finished, go play OpenRCT2. And I just want to say, RollerCoaster Tycoon is timeless. It really is. But now moving on to our number 1, we have Planet Coaster. I think a lot of you guys probably saw this coming because you saw the commercials for Planet Coaster. You know that it looks great. It just has a huge amount of character oozing out of every little nook and cranny, every ride, every character's face. I mean, it literally has characters. Then they actually react appropriately, unlike RollerCoaster Tycoon World, where the peeps really, I don't know, they're kind of robotic and weird. Anyways, Planet Coaster has some awesome peeps, and that's what they're focusing on. Actually having the peeps interact with the rides in kind of realistic and maybe cartoony ways, but it's just got character, man. It's just got more to it, and the way you can make the rides and how it interacts with the peeps, all the different like crazy things that you can do. That's fun for as a player to make and to play and to ride, in first person. It's gonna be fun for the peeps, and there's gonna be that really interesting dynamic and interaction. And plus, it just kind of looks amazing. It's obvious, right? I mean, it just looks really good. It looks really polished. The people playing it are enjoying it so much, significantly more than RollerCoaster Tycoon World at the moment. So, in comparison directly to everything else on this list, Parkitect is really the only thing that kind of competes with it, and at the same time, Parkitect really doesn't compete with it. It's kind of a different type of game, even though it's like kind of in the same genre. It's kind of hard to explain. For people who are purists of RollerCoaster Tycoon 1 and 2, then you're going to want to play Parkitect. If you really like number 3, then you're going to want to play Planet Coaster, and pretty much the rest on the list are either gimmicky or they're just really not up to snuff just yet. So Planet Coaster looks amazing, but can't fault you for liking Parkitect, because me too, I like it as well. But that's my top 5 list, guys. Theme Park Studio, RollerCoaster Dreams, RollerCoaster Tycoon World, Parkitect, and Planet Coaster. Hope you had fun with the list. Hope you had fun with the games. Thanks for watching. My name is Skylent. Stay tuned next week, next Tuesday, for another top 10, and see you then. Bye, guys.